Kiora Oakotene. Pichinese idiot. Aoki Mato. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But that's part of the Maori language. So let's head on to chapter 3. So at least one person was angry enough at Jackson Peters to club him to death with a Maripi. Problem was Peters clearly felt that Jackson betrayed the project and betrayed her. Ace, you have to get to the crime scene. That test subject is ripping the place apart. Baxter Fraser, but he claimed to be in hiding. Why would he want to attract attention to himself? We better get over to the crime scene and get Baxter under control. Wow, he is important enough that he has his own image for chapter 3. That's interesting. Baxter Fraser, stop right there. Why are you tearing apart the crime scene? I have to find the photos. All the photos. I have to find them right now. What are you talking about, Baxter? What photos? That stupid Jackson saw me spelunking and he wanted to put me in his movie. After that, Peters wouldn't leave me alone, kept taking photos of me, telling people about me. I had to protect myself. You were afraid Jackson would blow your cover, so you killed him? No, of course not. The only thing I could murder is a Pavlova. I just have to find any evidence of me being in New Zealand and destroy it. Sombra mustn't find me. Well, even if you're running from Sombra, you were still trained by them. Who knows how far you'd go to hide a secret? Seriously. Yeah, Baxter's gone off the deep end days. He's afraid of Sombra, but is he afraid enough to kill? Better have another look around the set. I really hope he didn't compromise any evidence. Yeah, that would be bad. Alright, what do we got here? Obviously the phone. We got a rabbit, costume chest, megaphone, spoon, bench. Boom. That was really nice. Well, if you unlock that smartphone you found at the crime scene, we could access some important information. You're right, Ace. There could be something in that costume box that blows the case wide open. Dig in. We've got to bring this killer to justice. They have to pay for moving such a brilliant artist from this world. It's fun to see Carmen get a little agitated. That was stupid. We unlocked this smartphone. Definitely looks like it belonged to someone who worked on the movie. The home screen is a picture of the film set. We don't have time to look through the phone ourselves. Let's send it over to Elliot on the double. Actually, I have all the time in the world, to be truthful. Okay. So Baxter will become the final victim. Very, very possible. We found a torn photo in that costume box. Now you can piece it together faster than anyone. Go for it. Yeah, because after this case, there's only 2 more cases. At least in Oceania. So Baxter really just has to survive one more place. We knew it. We had a feeling. Had a feeling they were involved. The photo you piece together shows Jackson and Peters kissing Ruby Armstrong on the cheek. They look pretty cozy in that picture too. Was Jackson and Peters cheating on his wife? I better go ask Ms. Armstrong about this photo. Maybe she and Jackson were closer than we thought. Knew something was going on. She's very attractive. Ms. Armstrong, I found this photo of Jackson and Peters kissing. You care to explain? That photo was taken right after I signed my location consulting contract, back when I thought location consulting would be a real job. Turns out it was all a lie. All the locations had already been chosen. Jackson just hired me to make his wife jealous. Funny. Bronwyn Peters never mentioned you. Well, it clearly didn't work. When Jackson realized I hadn't served my purpose, he called me and my work useless, rejected me outright. You came here to forget the last person who rejected you? Was it one rejection too many, Miss Armstrong? Did you lose it and kill Jackson? The evidence won't lie. No. I mean, she could be something in a further case, but she's not on this case. Anyways, guys, I got 9 hours. I'll see you guys right back here. I gotta grab a bunch of stars. My Bitchy 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Bitchy 88, we are back. Let's finish this off so we can get to the 15-hour one. Hey, Ace, you heard about this phone belonging to someone who works on the movie. It belongs to Brett Darby. Find anything suspicious? Brett told us he and Jackson were old friends. Well, maybe that's why Brett agreed to work so much. I looked through his work calendar, and over the last few weeks, he has been booked to do motion capture every day for 17 hours a day. 17 hours a day? How is that even possible? The poor guy never gets a break. Either Darby's a workaholic, or he hasn't told us everything about his working relationship with the victim. Let's go grill him. Hey, Mr. Darby, glad we could catch you. It seems like Jackson Peters had you working like 24/7. Nearly. Jackson really started abusing our friendship as more and more people were leaving the film. He expected me to play the whole cast. Did you know Jermaine Waka is leaving too? We were having a pavlova the other day at the food cart and he blurted it out. But how am I supposed to take on the role of the main orc on top of everything else? I'm starting to get awful arthritis from all this motion capture. I can't even go spelunking anymore. I haven't slept for more than 3 hours a night for months. Well, you'll get plenty of sleep in prison if you kill Jackson Peters. For sure. It's funny with his head and GoPro camera, it almost looks like Milo. It seems like Jackson Peters' wife wasn't the only person who had problems working with him. He was overworking Brett and undervaluing Ruby. And you're right, Ace, we're still missing crucial evidence, like the murder weapon. Angela did say that the geyser was the original crime scene. Maybe the killer tried to hide the murder weapon there. Let's go. Totally. What do you want the title of the next season of Criminal Case to be? I want to be Outer Space. I think it'd be cool. Some sort of sci-fi thing. Something that we've definitely not explored ever. You kind of have like that virtual reality thing we kind of did. That would be kind of fun. Look at that. That's nice. Love it. Where's the Waka? Alright, so glove, wood basket. Maybe the Waka's in their haka or whatever it's called. Glass bowl, no camping sign, and faded paper. That was not a very good turn. We know the killer murdered Jackson Peters at this guy, so there must be something we can find to lock him up. Hey, you're right. The victim signed this faded paper. This could have been the last message he ever wrote. Hurry, get your dusting kit. And if you think that our clue is hiding in the basket of spot stuff, then dig in. There's no time to lose. Well, we pretty much know what's in the wooden basket. Or do we? Yeah, we do. Maripi, you did it, Ace. You found the murder weapon in that basket. The Maripi fits Jonah's description perfectly, and it's missing a tooth along the edge. We rushed the Maripi to Lars. Maybe he can tell us more about it. Let's go. I don't rush it. He'll take 15 hours with it, don't worry. Told you. So the victim's note says we need to talk. Seems urgent. This message was probably for the killer. And they must have dropped the note here when they murdered Jackson Peters. But what's the spiral shape on the paper? Well, it's not really a watermark, but it could be evidence. We better get it to DuPont. Alright, DuPont. As long as you get it done before the Maripi, we are good to go. Nice. Alright guys, I'm going to grab the rest of the stars. See you guys right back here. It's Bitchy 88. Au revoir. Alright folks, Bitchy 88, we are back. Playing Criminal Case. Let's finish this Maripi. 41,000 subs. Nice. Thank you guys for all your support, sharing, and getting other people to notice this channel. Hey Ace, there's no doubt about it. This Maripi is the murder weapon. Victim's blood's all over it. What's that white stuff on the handle? That, my dear friends, is evidence. The killer left traces of a special sunscreen. Great sunscreen. Big help, Lars. Are we supposed to run all over New Zealand asking people if they wear sunscreen? We have to find a person who killed the best film director ever. Won't rest until Ace puts that monster behind bars. Whoa, 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 Carmen, chill out. If you let me finish, the sunscreen protects tattoos from fading in the sun. So the killer has a tattoo that they need to protect from the sun. Well, they won't need that sunscreen where they're going, will they, Ace? So that definitely sounds like it could be Waka. But I'm thinking it actually might be the Vulcanist? Amazing me, I've discovered that the shape on this note you uncovered, it's a koru. Koru is the Maori word for loop, and it mimics an unfurling silver frond to symbolize peace, growth, and new life. Isn't that beautiful? The koru is a popular motif in the indigenous culture of New Zealand and is found in many places, especially on jewelry. Thanks for educating us, but how did the spiral end up on that note? I believe that the killer folded the note and pressed it against the koru-shaped object, such as a pendant. So the killer was wearing a koru-shaped piece of jewelry, and they were a symbol for new life while they were taking a life? Well, Ace won't give them any peace. You ready, Ace? Well, this is it. We've got everything we need to arrest the killer and avenge Jackson Peters. Let's do this. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not Baxter. Is it her? Is it this guy? No. Is it really Waka? I would not have guessed Waka. I mean, he seemed almost too obvious. Yep. Wow. Jermaine Waka, Signature Brace is placing you under arrest for the murder of Jackson Peters. Me? Murder him? Oh, I get it. Pick the Maori guy who plays rugby. He's the violent type. Well, I'll have you know rugby players are gentlemen. When all the evidence points to you, we can't just ignore it. You left your seafood allergy medicine at the scene of the murder, Jermaine. I'm hardly the only person in New Zealand with that problem, am I? That's why I started the Bloody Awareness campaign. Yes, but not every person with that allergy goes spelunking, do they? You left bioluminescence from glowworms on that allergy medicine. People come to New Zealand from all over to go spelunking. And you also left your special tattoo protecting sunscreen all over the murder weapon. Oh, I can't take this anymore. Enough, I did kill Jackson. What choice did I have? He filmed me taking steroids. Oh, a rugby player taking steroids? Wow, that's a big no-no. I know. Oh, man. And Jackson knew that if anyone found out, I'd lose my rugby career, my sponsorship, and advertising deals, the whole lot. Jackson was blackmailing me to stay in the film. Oh, so you decided to kill one of the most epic filmmakers in the world instead of reporting him? How could I report him? If I told on him from blackmail, he had to leak the story about me using steroids, and I would have lost everything. Well, it turns out you're going to lose everything anyway, Mr. Waka. You're under arrest. Jermaine Waka, you stand before this court accused of bashing Jackson Peters' head in with Maripi. I get one of those for my desk. They're beautiful, yet intimidating. Oh yeah, where was I? You bashed in Jackson Peters' head with a beautiful yet intimidating Maori weapon because he was blackmailing you. Jackson Peters was going to ruin my life, Your Honor. Well, you beat him to it, Mr. Waka. For the murder of Jackson Peters, one of the world's finest film directors, this court hereby sentences you to 25 years in prison. 25 years? That means I'll never get to play rugby again. Dummy. Well, we've got Jackson Peters' killer behind bars, but that won't bring him back. I wonder if his life's work can continue. How could it? But don't be sad. Remember what you told me. The sun shines clearer and brighter when justice is served. You're right, little man. Justice has been served. Maybe it's silly, but quotes from the Ring lore books and movies helped give me courage when I was in the field of reporting, and I've been teaching them to Sanjay. Hey, Signature Brace, I need to talk to you. It's about Sombra. We're gonna look at that in the additional investigation. I'll see you guys in a little bit. This is Pitching 88. Over and out.